Hey guys, what's up? It's Gone in 60 here. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure and hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Today I'm not talking about the Dodge Challenger, but I do want to cover a topic that I think is super important. It's how contaminated is new paint on a car. And we recently bought my wife's minivan, and so I wanted to do a test to see exactly how dirty is paint on a new car. And don't worry guys, I totally know what you're thinking. Bloody frickin' God! The truth is, when you buy a new car, the paint isn't as clean as you might think it is. After a few years of ownership, I've heard so many people say, man, I wish the paint was like when we bought the car. And that's true. The paint is in good condition. It's a brand new car. But when you're using your brakes, when you're around other cars, what happens is there's little iron particles that actually etch into the clear coat of the car. And if you don't remove them over time as you wash it, where you take it to a car wash, where you use a mitt, it actually can mar or scratch the surface of the paint of the car. And so I've been curious, like, okay, my wife got a brand new car. I want to be able to see how dirty the paint is. I honestly think that it wouldn't be very dirty, but I was actually quite surprised at how filthy and dirty the paint is. And so what I'm going to be using today is a spray that will remove the iron particles off of the car. It's safe for paint, and I want to show you guys just how dirty the paint is on our new car. And I hope that whether you have a Dodge Challenger, whatever you're driving, that this might help you guys out. So what we're going to be using today to get rid of those iron particles is Meguiar's Ultimate All-Wheel Cleaner. And don't worry guys, I'll leave a link in the description to be able to show you this. So I actually sprayed the car down with water, and then I sprayed the spray all over the car. And I really wanted to just put it on there. You don't want to let this dry. You obviously don't want to be working in direct sunlight, so I was in the shade. I know what you guys are probably thinking, that all-wheel cleaner, like, hey, why would you be using that for the car? But I've seen several professional detailers use this, and if you think about rims, they're actually, have a clear coat on them. And so this is used as a reactor when it hits the iron, that it turns them this purplish reddish color. So as you can see me going around the car, you can see there's quite a few spots, and the camera doesn't catch it very good, but I'm actually going to be sharing with you guys some of the up close clips that I found as I was spraying this. But I really like the spray because it really clings onto the surface. And, so I just went around the car and did this. And yes, guys, that is my hat.
Oh, this is the worst looking hat I ever saw. Well, you buy a hat like this, I'll bet you get a free bowl of soup, huh? Oh, it looks good on you, though.
So let this sit under the paint for about 3 to 4 minutes. As you guys can see, it's turning colors, it's activating some of those iron particles. I really like Meguiar's product just because of how cheap it is. It's about 12 to 13 bucks a bottle. Clings onto the paint really well. There are a lot of iron removers out there. You can also use clay mitts, you can use clay bars. Just for the ease of application, I like the spray. Another product I recommend is Car Pro. Iron X is a really good product. And as we kind of shift to the back of the car here, you guys can just see how dirty it is in terms of the contamination on the car. And you're going to notice the back of the car is always the worst, just from where the wind and just everything kind of just collects on the back of the car. So I was shocked at how contaminated this paint is. So I guess my hope for this video is, no matter what car you have, if you're buying a new car, that you guys just don't rely on, hey, that paint is perfect, because it's not. So what I did is I sprayed the car very, very well, went over it, and then I applied my favorite soap, and then I applied my favorite paint sealant, Turtle Wax Seal and Shine, to give it months of protection. Here in Utah, we have a lot of ice, a lot of snow, a lot of salt that's put onto the road, so I wanted to protect the paint really well. And you guys should do the same. As you guys buy a new car, you don't know where that car's been sitting. you don't know the conditions or environments it's in. It doesn't roll off the showroom floor perfectly clean and new. So the best time to protect a paint is when it's new. And I hope as you guys looked at today's video that maybe it opened you up your eyes a little bit, and I hope you guys can take care of your cars, and we'll catch you on the next video.